Excuse me. All right. So, hey everybody who watches this in playback. Um, so as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about situations that you may experience as you are healing, as and ascending and transforming and becoming. Yes, Jazz, I am. As you become the best version of yourself, you're going to experience. Hey, Alicia, long time no see, boo. As you become your better self, you're going to experience people who are outright. I'm not just talking about general people. And if y'all see a glare from the TV, my grandbaby is over here. If y'all can see her right here, she's watching Coco Melon. So, but anywho, so which I don't. That show was a little annoying. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. But look, as you become a better version of yourself, the best version of yourself, the best, as you begin to just heal, like you guys, you may even notice this in the beginning of your spiritual awakening. My hair is whatever. Um, you may notice this in the beginning of your spiritual awakening. I'm not saying nothing about the baby. I'm just telling you that's why the glare is right there on TV. As you begin to go through a spiritual awakening, as you begin to step into consciousness, um, you're going to notice things. Now, I used to be the type of person that would give a person a pass of little remarks, because people know how to throw little stuff out there, and the inner is always going to reflect the outer. So, for instance, if a person, hold on, baby. Oh, okay. If a person feels some type of way about you, right? Jealousy, envy, you trigger their darkness, then they may be some little comments, some little snag little comments. And I used to be the kind of person that would just let it go over my head. I would catch it. I would always catch comments because I've got comments from family members, people who I thought was friends, all types of people in my life. But I would just let it. And then when I would get home or get a moment to myself or talk to somebody who I was, was close with, I would be like, well, damn, that was like, rude or shady or something like that. Now, granted, I'm not saying I've never made a shady comment, but I'm just throwing it out there, right? So, really, what I really want to base this comment on is my experiences on my journey as I become the best version of myself. The thing is, as you transcend the old you, as you transform, it's like that Page of Wands card in my deck where the guy is coming out of the snake skin, where virtually you are shedding your old skin. So the way people, the people that you used to commune with, your family, your community, your friends, or whatever that is, we'll talk about that another time. The way they used to commune with you and be with you, they can't be that way with you anymore as you become the best version of yourself. Hey, Yolanda. Yeah, you have to. You have to transmute it, Jazz. Because you will resonate with that person's energy when you dip down to where a person goes. Like Michelle Obama said, I guess like when they go high, you go, when they go low, you go high. It's kind of like that energy. You can't meet. Now, sometimes you do have to let somebody know. Like if somebody wants to go there with you, I'll be poke the bear. I'm a lion, I'm a Leo. So if you want to poke me, I'm a verbally assassinate you. I'm gonna verbally assassinate you, and you don't understand where I could go. Like I will go somewhere. Like that is my shadow side. I'm very balanced and tempered. So if you want to poke the bear, I will show you, and I will put you in a position to where you can have a little bit of enlightenment. But you don't have to take that if you don't want. But let's just say this: be wary and be aware of people, the close, and this I'm talking about close people to you. I'm not talking about the person you wave to, across that lives across the street from you, or the person you see, whoever. These are close people who will be envious and jealous of your ascension and your healing. They will. They will. They will, and you always will know how a person will always show you how they feel about you. You see what I'm saying? It won't be no questioning as to how a person really feels about you. As much as they will try to hide it and try to suppress it, they will. Some people won't even try to suppress it, but they will try to, with the fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the comments and the taking shots at you or just trying to make you feel bad, that is a form of I'm not gaslighting, deflecting. So basically, they're taking whatever they feel like out on you. I mean, what they got going, I'm sorry, y'all, what they got going on inside of them, and they're going to dump it on you. What it is, you guys, and I've said this before, another thing is when you are light, right? You're okay, you're healing, right? You're healing. You're tapping into your dark sides. For those of you guys who have really started doing your shadow work or have done your shadow work or whatever, right? You will know how certain energies, you're aware of certain energies that trigger you, right? You know what I'm saying? You're aware of that. So just think that you are in alignment with healing. There are people who have no concept or are in the energy of healing. Can you imagine how much you trigger them? Your light, you walking in your light, you walking in your confidence, you walking in your healing, they're going to feel some type of way. You see what I'm saying? Because you're triggering, your light illuminates people's darkness. You've been triggered. I've been triggered by people's lightness on my journey of healing. But the only difference is a person who does not want ascension, who's not in alignment with ascension, who's not in alignment with becoming their best selves, they lack self-awareness. We have it. So what we do is when we get triggered by people or situations or comments or whatever we get triggered by, right? We go within, we do shadow work. We tap into our shadow side. We not cultivate, we assess what's going on. We assess why we are getting triggered, and we do the necessary work. The average person, most people aren't in alignment with that because the average people aren't taught healing from Jump Street. This is something that we go through. Most people, I'm not saying nobody is taught healing, but I'm saying the average person is not taught healing on their journey, right? So what I want you guys to do is just be aware. It doesn't mean you have to be on defense like you're ready to pop, because I know a lot of you guys have the same kind of similar energy to me where you can pop. You don't have to pop. You have to consider where people are, right? By considering where you used to be before you started on this healing journey, right? And it takes so much, I'm not going to say so much, but it takes a level of discipline depending on how you were reared and what's going on within you to be able to diffuse situations that can turn left when people are trying to come at you like that. I've had all kind of people. I'm talking about people, and I'm talking about everybody who I was close to, not everybody, but a good majority of people who I was once close with. Friends, which I don't have friends. I don't do friends. And I've had family members all gaslight me and deflect on me. So what is gaslighting, right? You genuinely, you genuinely have some type of grievance with somebody, for example, right? Somebody said something to you, somebody made you feel some type of way. It's not even about you. They might have disrespected you, right? They might have crossed the line, crossed your boundaries or something like that, right? So you in your mind are like, you going over this, like, I don't want to start no, I don't want to, offend this person. I don't want to upset this person, blah, blah, blah. But I do need to address this. Okay. So you go to this person from a genuine place. You're even in a position to where, hey, if I've done something wrong, I'm willing to, take accountability and responsibility for this. Right. And you go to somebody with pure intentions of letting them know how you feel about what they've said or what they've done to you that really made you feel some type of way, hurt you, whatever it is. And they turn around it on you 100% without taking no accountability, no responsibility. That is what gaslighting is. I'm not going to take you're attacking me. What do you mean? Nobody's perfect. I've told people stuff and they'll say nobody's perfect. What about you? I'm okay with looking at myself, but right now I wanted to bring to your attention something that you did to me that made me feel some type of way. That is gaslighting, right? And I hate to use that N word, but we as empaths, we as intuitive, we could have aligned at some point in our lives with narcissistic energy, right? I know I have, and I can admit that. But there are some of us that have had relationships, were raised by people who are narcissists, people who don't take responsibility, people who aren't comfortable showing and expressing their emotions, people who don't try to enter and understand how we feel. And you, as much as you try to tell them how you feel, they can't understand that, and they can't properly love, right? That's a narcissist. And some of us come from that, right? On this journey of healing, I would suggest that if you have been a person who has had any type of connection with a narcissist, and you know this, whether it was in your rearing, if you've been raised by a narcissist or one parent or both or whoever, okay, on your journey, 9 times out of 10, you're going to attract some type of relationships in your life that are going to mimic that dynamic. Right? So as long as you do what I want you to do, as long as you follow protocol, as long as you don't ascend past me, as long as you don't do better than me, as long as I don't have to be accountable, as long as I don't be responsible for my actions and I can do you however the hell I want to do you, then we can have a relationship. That's how some narcissists operate. You can't call them out on their stuff. They could never do the work that we do, which is we completely hold ourselves responsible and accountable. And I'm talking about full-blown narcs who aren't in an energy that they are not willing at any juncture to take responsibility for their actions. Those are the people who are going to be jealous. Some of the examples of what I'm saying are the people who are going to be jealous of you as you heal. Because this is the thing, you become a better person, you're transformed. You go months without seeing certain people or talking to certain people or dealing with people, and they come around you. Those people have to adjust the way they deal with you. Because they can't talk to you, they can't deal with you, you guys can't commune, you guys can't do a lot of things that you once did because you're not the same person. And some people don't like that. And if you come from this energy of, you learn a lot of knowledge and you want to pass it on to your loved ones, a lot of people are not going to be open to receiving that information. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be open. They're going to think that you're trying to, that you're a goody two-shoe, or you think that you're better than them and this and this and that. They're going to come at you like that. And that's not even where you're coming from. You're trying to put people in a position to become a better version of themselves, like you're becoming a better version of yourself. But a person who is hurt, who is wounded, who got trauma shit all up and through, they're not going to be able to see that. They're not. They're going to think you're attacking them. They're going to think that you're judging them. They're going to think that, all kind of negative things. But it takes a special type of person to be able to look at themselves. Now, I'm not a psychologist, and I haven't talked to every single person who is like that. But I know that if you have the want and the will to become a better person, it can happen. It most definitely can happen. Doesn't matter your circumstances. Doesn't matter how you were raised. Doesn't matter. Any of that shit doesn't matter. If you really desire to be the best, then you can. Now, there's a moment in your journey where you're going to have to detach. And I've said this before to you guys. There's a moment on your journey where you're going to have to detach from certain relationships and just do this. Leave them behind and just move on with your life. Because ultimately, would you want a person in your life who truly doesn't want the best for you, or who doesn't support you in any way? Would you really truly want that? That's like, I can't tell y'all what to do. I don't tell y'all what to do. I suggest stuff strongly. Y'all know my personality. But ultimately, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do. I'll put information out there so y'all can get it in. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want. You got your free will, what you want with it. But you want to consider that. I know for me and circumstances in my life, when I kept people around that have caused me some type of, pain, trauma, whatever I went through with that situation, individual. And I went through the levels of forgiveness, because forgiveness is levels. It's not like, I mean, for some, I don't know. But I'm just saying forgiveness is levels. I'm talking about when you have to deeply forgive people. And then you have to forgive people, right? Because you can forgive people and leave them fuck alone, leave them right where they are. Wish them well and then push on. But if you're in the energy of you wanting to welcome people back in your life or keep people in your life that have hurt you and wronged you and just done you completely dirty, then there's a possibility, a strong possibility, that they haven't done the work and you've done all the work, that some of that shit going to recycle again. And do you really want to put yourself in the energy of repeating certain things? A lot of times on this journey, we realize spiritual awakening, I guarantee there is no ifs, ands, or buts. You are going to have to release people on your journey, period. There are people who have to release their parents. There are people who have to release their siblings. There are people who have to release nieces, nephews, children, all kind of people. I'm not talking about children like little children. You know what I mean? Because the alignment is not there anymore. You know, the support is not there. You realize there was never genuine love. There was never unconditional love between you and another person or you and other people, right? So you just want to be aware of that. I just wanted to put this out here. You know, I don't like making super duper long videos for you guys, but I just want to put you up on game and put you in a position to where you're aware of this as you heal and as you ascend, because a lot of you guys are ascending. You are really ascending right now. You have set the protocol on what you want in your life, and that is putting you in a better position. Like you're soaring now. You're soaring. And some people could be looking at you with envy. That's why I suggest you guys wear the evil eye. Wear that evil eye for protection. Protect yourself. And I either said it in one of, I can't remember if it was Aries or Taurus, but it was similar energy between the Aries and Taurus reading today, you know. But anyways, you guys, I love you guys. Remember, you guys can always contact me if you have a question or you want a personal coaching session with me. You know, you can always contact me, okay? And I'm going to do these. I know I've done a few of these videos like this, and I really like these. I feel like, because I feel like you guys can definitely relate and connect to these messages, okay? This guidance, all right? I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Peace. Take care.